In our previous video, we have seen why green plants which are autotrophs are able to carry out the food-making process. But how do green plants carry out this process? Is it a complex process occurring in nature? To understand this process further, let's split the word photosynthesis into two parts. We get photo meaning light and synthesis that means bringing together, which implies a process that depends on light for the synthesis of compounds. This is the reason why photosynthesis is a light-dependent process. Do you think that green plants will be able to carry out this food-making process if light is unavailable? Let us suppose we are given something to cook and not provided with a flame. Will it be possible for us to cook? No, we can't. This is exactly what happens in a green plant. If there is no sunlight, the process of photosynthesis will not take place. So light is the first requirement of photosynthesis. What about the other requirements? There are two more on the list, that is, carbon dioxide and water. Green plants need to assemble all these basic raw materials to carry out the process. Let's talk about carbon dioxide first. Can you tell me the pathway for entry of this gas inside the plant body? Well, it enters through tiny pores on the leaf surfaces called stomata. Now, what is stomata, by the way? They are the minute pores on the surfaces of leaves through which plants exchange gases. Let us see what these minute structures look like. Are you able to locate these pores on this leaf surface? Yes, these are the stomata. And what are these structures surrounding the stomata? These are nothing but the guard cells which control the opening and closing of the stomatal pore. So it's from this site where carbon dioxide enters the plant body and oxygen leaves. Now the next requirement on our list is water. Water is extremely important for the plant. We know that water enters only through the roots of the plant. So have you ever wondered how does this soil water reach the food factories? Well, even plants have a well-designed transport system within them. They have a special tissue called xylem inside their body which helps to transport water. Does this structure help in water conduction only? Yes, xylem tissue is concerned with transportation of water mixed with minerals from the roots to the leaves. With all the requirements checked from the list, the plant is now ready to perform photosynthesis to make its food. And what is the form of food that it makes? Yes, the food prepared is in the form of sugar. It's transported to all other plant parts for proper growth and maintenance. So can we frame an equation for this process of photosynthesis? Let's try doing it. We have carbon dioxide and water that are converted into glucose, which is a carbohydrate, and oxygen that is released as a byproduct. And all this happens only in the presence of sunlight. Now tell me, how is this food transported throughout the plant body? Is there any special mode of transport for this food that's prepared? Yes, there is. Plants possess one more type of conducting tissue called phloem. This tissue transports sugar from the leaves to the other parts of the plants. We have looked at how green plants produce their own food. Now let's talk about the non-green plants. How do they obtain nutrition when unable to synthesize their own food? To learn more about non-green plants and their mode of nutrition, do watch our next video.